What is up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. This is Eric the Cosmic Wizard, and this is Cosmic Tarot. So today is going to be a little different. This is just a new moon reading, energy update, collective, whatever the heck you want to call it. I have been looking up information about the new moon in Libra, and I'm just going to read some stuff that I found. And it talks about relationships, and that the new moon tonight is going to bring forth relationships, balance, and new beginnings. So, balance and harmony, setting intentions, potential challenges for Libra individuals. For those born under the sign of Libra, this new moon can feel especially potent, bringing a rush of new potential. So, if you are under the Libra sign, good for you. I am a rising Libra, so I feel like this has definitely been affecting me. I have been feeling very, I don't know, just started thinking about like past connections and relationships and how it made me feel and stuff, and I don't know. I just wanted to go somewhere near that realm for this reading today. Also, I've had this song by Vice. They are one of my indie bands that I like since high school, but they've been making music for forever. And she has this song. It's called "I Took All of My Rings Off," and I'm not gonna sing it for you because I don't want you all to laugh at me that much. But look it up, Vice. "I Took All of My Rings Off." It's a slow melodic kind of beat, and then it kind of picks up and goes back in and out. It jumps around a little bit. I like it, but it's about, you know, taking off certain rings and letting go of the past, processing grief and uncertainties, embracing a new beginning. And I just think that that's kind of like coincidental, but I don't believe in coincidence. I believe in synchronicities. So, you know, my subconscious is telling me to let go, and that's probably why I'm thinking of all these past problems and four wands in reverse here, the Temperance. Yeah. Letting go of unstable connections here, or realizing, and when I say think about this from your perspective, you know, we think about sometimes the relationships that didn't work out, the people who we, you know, the one that got away, or, you know, the one night stand you can't shake off, or the 2 night stand. But, you know, there's so many connections out there that I have made, and some affected me way more than they should, in my opinion. Just based on the oh, he's back. I was like, what the fuck is that? The neighbor from upstairs, if you all know, he was in the hospital because I had anyway, he's doing better. He's doing a lot better. Anyway, back to relationships. So, like, just reevaluating myself and like my role in these relationships has been something that is important. And yeah, so hopefully, you know, you all like this part. This was part of the reading, so I wouldn't skip over it, but I will put chapters in this video just for those who like to, you know, get straight to the nitty-gritty. Hope everyone's having a good morning today. This will be posted on the 21st at some point, so I don't even know what time the full moon goes into effect. Probably already happened, or it'll start at night. Yeah, it's like right now, honestly. Yeah. So, the full moon starts at 8:24 a.m. It's 9:42, so it's right now, baby. Okay. All right. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for supporting this channel. Thank you for being part of the Cosmic Gang, Cosmic Soul Tribe, the Cosmic Family. Don't forget to check out those memberships. Don't forget to click on the description box and look at the website and see if you are interested in a personal private reading. All right, let's get into this. Ooh, you've been doing some work here. And not only have you been doing some work, I'm learning so many more different meanings associated with these cards as I go, right? And I've been doing this for a while, but you never stop learning. I am a forever student of the universe. And another aspect of this card that I have neglected, but I see, ooh, yes, I hear them very loud, the guides. You know, not only are you collaborating with people, you could be taking the lead, because look how this person is, like, you know, not on the pedestal, but like on the bench. Like, you could be going above and beyond in groups here. You could have been someone here who is somebody who is known to provide good quality work, and you're recognized for it. You know what I mean? Like, people want to work with you. People are like, oh yeah, like, you know, collective is really good at what they do. I don't know, you could be a creative type, you could be an artist, a painter, a tarot reader, medium, maybe a root worker, I don't know. Someone who dabbles in the arts. Okay, defenses of the dark magic. The magician here in reverse trying to pop out here. So you could be feeling, or you could have went through this magician in reverse phase of like disempowerment almost. It's like a feeling of, I'm gonna take this card. I'm gonna take it because it came out for a reason. It tried to come out. It wasn't sure if it wanted to come out, but it was coming out. Hold on one second. You know, got the Emperor. I'm taking this one too. Hey, let me call you back. I'm recording. Good morning. Say hi to the camera. She said, hi, y'all. You will be in collective. I'll talk to you later. Bye. That's one of my friends who I met doing tarot. So, shout out, girl. You're going to be in this video. Hope you watch it. Anyway, you got the magician here in reverse and the emperor. So this lets me know that you went through this phase where you were building yourself, okay? And this could be in relationships. Let's put it in the prospect of relationships here, right? So you worked on yourself. You have been incredibly diligent about, you know, changing things about yourself. And I know I'm sitting here in my scruffy, you know, I work from home and I need to go get my hair cut era, but I don't know, I think it's okay. It's fine. It's okay. But the magician here, right, in reverse, this is you being a little too hard on yourself. Like, stop that shit. And also, it's like feeling like unworthy almost is what I'm picking up on. And like uninspired. You know, it's like you could have came out like a creative block. Okay, this is not a relationship. This is like you were in a creative block, and now, you know, oh God, I go through those. Any creative, ask any artist, any creative person, especially when you're trying to make your, ooh, that candle flame is bright. It is high vibration. You go through these ebbs and flows when it comes to being an artist, for sure, where you build your skill up, right? And you become noticed, right? People are like, oh my God, for me, like, you're such a good tarot reader, like, so good. And you know, you start to smell yourself a little bit. You do. And then, you know, you hit this like wall, right? And when it comes to a relationship, you know, it's like you build this relationship up and like you and this person are working together, and then you hit this wall, like that moment when it's not, the sparks aren't sparking, and now it just feels like mundane, everyday kind of like life, right? Well, now we're sitting here presently in this emperor-ass energy here. So this is, I think, the part of the, you know, you're taking your rings back. Okay, you're taking your power back, and you're like, what is it in this connection that Put some lotion on. What is it in this connection that serves me? So, and I think that you are also you could be meeting your divine masculine or someone here who has a lot of masculine energy here and who is what's the word I'm looking for? Okay, so I have a little chip on my shoulder. I really do. I'm not gonna lie. I really do. And sometimes, oh my God, I live off a busy street. Okay, I live in the city. So, I have a little chip on my shoulder sometimes. I feel like I can be needy, and also I can kind of be dismissive when I don't get what I want. Those are bad traits, and we all have bad traits, right? And I could admit it, and I'm working on them. And I'm learning to be more secure within myself. And not that I say like I depend on, external validation, but, I do feel some sort of way when I get a video that got 3,000 views, and the next one get 400, then the next one get 2, and the next one gets 40. You're like, oh, am I doing something wrong? So that's just real. That's real talk. But I feel like I'm learning, and you could be too. I'm channeling you all. You all and I, us, we're taking our power back, and we're like prioritizing our needs, our wants, our desires here. And the new moon is a really good time to start doing that kind of energy work, because it coincides naturally with the phases of the moon, which is our emotions. So this is a good time for you to emotionally kind of start new patterns of maybe in Libra relationships, how you feel about your relationships, and not just like your romantic ones. Think about the ones that are the most important, the ones from your family, from your childhood. The way your parents parented you is going to impact how you, as a human here on this planet, feel about your partners and your children. So what relationship do you have with your parents? I think that's a good indicator to understand the relationships that you are now trying to bring into the world. And, I can speak for myself. Recently, I was in like this space where like I was so assured of like, this tarot thing blowing up and doing well, and I still am, trust me, I'm not. But I've started to calm down some on like the need for that to happen right away, which is honestly kind of good, because I realized, this is a very demanding thing too. Like, you gotta do this every day. So like, I go from one demanding job being a teacher to another demanding job being a financial planner, advisor, whatever the fuck you want to call it, representative, insurance salesman, life insurance salesman, which is very high stress, to now working on a platform where you have to put out several videos a day, every day, to get to the algorithm, to get people to watch your shit. So, it's like, you just seem to like to be stressed the fuck out. But I've learned to not let these things that would be very stressful to a lot of people stress me out. And it was never the stress that made me stop doing those jobs. 1414, I just saw. What balanced? What made me stop was there was a lack of balance. You're right. There was a lack of balance with my harmony and how I felt about myself and what I was doing. And I was pouring more into something that wasn't returning as much as it was, taking from me. It wasn't because I couldn't, that shit was easy. All that shit's easy. Fucking teaching, I could do that shit in my sleep. I could write curriculums. I have so many degrees. Like I have a whole master's in education. Like I could literally create a course on whatever the fuck I wanted to. Like I have the pedigree to do all these things. I'm not just some bum sitting on YouTube. Like I'm a well-educated young man. So, that's that emperor reclaiming that motherfucking power, bitch. Like I got some respect on my name, bitch. Okay, I ain't no stupid nigga. All right. Anyway, saying all that to say this, you know, you could be in a state where you are reclaiming your power, honestly, and you are, I don't know, it sounds like I'm rambling because I kind of am, but I honestly want you to ask yourself some questions tonight with the new moon energy around how you see your relationships, especially those with your parents. That's where I was going. Yeah. So like, you know, my relationship with my parents has been up and down, but right now, you know, we're talking. You know, I just spent the weekend with my dad and my brother, so that was good. It was good to talk to him. We had some really good conversations. We had a 6-hour drive to Ohio. I won't say where, but that was a good conversation. We had a lot of good conversations. We talked about just life, you know, and just me, you know. We had some conversations, and like, you know, my dad, he doesn't shy away from asking me, you know, questions about me being gay and stuff like that. So, and I don't mind answering them. Like he asked me, he's like, how does it like, what's it like dating for someone like you? Because he's like, you're like a very like I guess he said, like, what was it? I don't know. I don't think I am. I think I'm just me. But I've been told, oh, you know, masculine or feminine. I don't think those are real, like, true ways to define me, because I feel both sometimes. Like, I feel very, like, I talk a lot with my hands, and I'm like, girl, da, 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 da. But also, like, you know, I have a big ass beard, and my hair looks very messy, and I don't really give a shit about what other people think about my looks. So I think I look good, so that's all that matters. But, you know, confident in myself. I mean, I could be more confident. I could be less confident too, though. So, and anyway, you could be finding your confidence. And like yesterday, I was very insecure about some personal things about me in regards to, like, you know, let's just say my manhood and masculinity in general. And I had to, like, remind myself that, like, those things aren't true. Like, you know, you don't need a freaking 12-inch hammer to, like, you know, please somebody, and you don't need to be like this perfectly ripped, buff, you know, TV model to, like, attract love. Like, you deserve love if you are, you know, 400 pounds with a tiny little hook. And I think, you know, for me, it was like overcoming my own, this is a really long tangent. Yeah, I have got to put chapters in here. But, you know, but I think this is relatable to a lot of people. Like, we get so caught up on, like, you know, and I had to realize this, like, we get so caught up on, like, what our ideal person should look like. But is it like, you know, do you match those expectations yourself? 7 of Swords. And it was like, you know, if you can't, you know, but also, I don't really, you know, I'm gonna say I have, like, high expectations, but it's not like, you know, how do I put this? Somebody who looks like me, or, like, you know, same background, pedigree stuff, I'll be cool with. You know what I mean? I would date me if I wasn't me. But you have to ask yourself that. Do you find yourself to be attractive? And there's a parts of me that I'm like, I need to work on that. I wish, you know, I had more a toned stomach, and, like, you know, maybe, you know, I've gotten older, sit down jobs, gain a bunch of weight, losing it off, working on myself, going to the gym, eating right, exercising. That shit takes time. And like, luckily for me, I've been somebody who's been able to, I'm really talking about myself today, but it's okay. It's okay. Because y'all can relate to this. Y'all can relate to this. I'm just sharing my experiences. And I feel like this is going to be a long reading, but I'm putting those chapters in so y'all don't have to worry, okay? But let's get back to the reading, y'all, for real. Let's get back to the reading. I love you guys, but I don't want to keep ranting. I don't want to take away from the message here and get so sidetracked, because this could be a separate topic here. But we're talking about self-worth and loving ourselves and you reclaiming your power, okay? For Six of Swords in reverse. Okay, so somebody gonna come back, or maybe this is you. No, I don't know. Either you wanna work something out with somebody here. There's someone here that you are trying to work something out with. Yeah, the Page of Cups here. Ooh, the Knight of Wands. It's difficult though. This person just came through a Knight of the Soul. Ooh, shit. This person's in a rough spot, especially when it comes to financial abundance right now here. With the Nine of Swords, the Hermit, this is giving me like this bitch just came out of the dark night of the soul. Like, this person has reached a level of enlightenment that is profound. This is an interesting person. I want to keep this person around if I were you. I know that right now the Ace of Pentacles is like a don't go towards it. It needs some more time. The universe is like taking them away. But here they come with this Knight of Wands and this Page of Cups energy. So this is giving me like someone who is working on themselves. Like, this is somebody who is experiencing some setbacks, And I think it's because things aren't going a certain way, how they want it to go. But with the Knight of Wands and the Page of Cups here, this is somebody who is progressing through messages and learning. And this person's going to come back towards you here with this, it's a little offer of love. It's not, they don't want to get married, but it's like, can I take you out for tacos and margaritas? Ooh, that sounds good today. And it's Tuesday. I'm gonna get tacos and margaritas with somebody. I want to find it. Yeah, I'm gonna manifest that. Yeah, someone here has a lot, I won't say a lot of love for you, but this is someone here who I would definitely, with this Nine of Swords and the Hermit in reverse, I know this is about you, but there is someone here, I have to say it, there's someone here that likes you. And you could be struggling to see that. The Nine of Wands, Cups here. Sorry. Okay. This is wish fulfillment here. So I do see a new romantic beginning here coming up with this Emperor-ass energy here. This is you. You are, or this person sees you as this Emperor, and you okay. I like this energy, but I just talked about how smart I am, then I said finna. I took all of my rings off. Yeah, it's time for you to take these rings off. These rings of constriction, right? Because when we think about rings, there's a lyric. Hold on, I'm gonna find it. I never really listened to the lyrics, but there's where she's like, I'm not gonna read it. I am gonna read it. The world's a ring, the stars are rings, the moon's a ring, the light got in, lifted the whole earth to singing. So when you think about it, like, the earth is a ring. I mean, there's like the atmosphere ring around the earth. And then you have Saturn, which has like the ringed planets. You know, the moon is a satellite that kind of orbits the earth in the shape. We put rings around our fingers that symbolize, you know, commitment and stuff, and, you know, rings in our ears or studs or whatever. So, you know, jewelry, rings, circles. Circles are eternal, right? It represents eternity. And I feel like this is been like a constant battle. These things that you need to let go, these limited beliefs, whatever the fuck is, you know. But this person is your person, or the person that wants to come towards you. They've gone through some dark night shit here, and I think that right now they feel like they are just not where they want to be in life with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Could be a job layoff. They could be transitioning jobs. They could be struggling financially. They could just be experiencing like a downturn in like just shit. Maybe they don't feel good about themselves. Maybe they're trying to like make themselves feel better too. But this Empress energy that you are exhibiting right now is fucking like yummy. I want to know more about this. Ooh, fuck. I cannot make this up. You are attracting someone here who has gone through a fucking spiritual awakening here. Do you not see this? No, because I haven't showed it to you. Look, we got the Nine of Swords here, which is all about anxiety, depression, all that good shit. And then you got the Hermit Crab, going within thyself, introspection. This is gaining that higher illuminated, you know, knowledge by looking in oneself, looking back, looking into your past. How did I contribute to my own demise? Why did I just assume that these people weren't loving of me, or this or that? Or why did I just... And then the judgment here is like the wake-up call. And it's like, girl, that was part of the assignment, you know? And not to make it about me, but just taking this to an example for you all, you know, I was watching this video last night about the 7 layers of the world here, right? And then the first layer is like the souls are trapped in the first 3, really. Like you're really trapped from like spiritual knowledge. And then the lowest layer is like scarcity mindset, fear mindset, like people don't love me, I'm not safe around people, you know, I hate everybody, everyone's out to get me, like that very low vibrational, like, you know, me versus the world, like everyone is an enemy, I ain't got no friends, fuck everybody. Like there's a lack of security within your own safety, you know. And then the second level is more of the ego identity trap. It's the flashy cars, the flashy house, it's the big, you know, needing to keep up with the Joneses. You are the Joneses, like, you know, it is materialistic. It's the I am a lawyer, I am a doctor, I am this, I am that, I am 2828. I just saw it. You can't, you know, you over identify with your current life, your body. Like you don't see anything but the material world. And then the third layer is when you start to kind of get a little bit of awakening. You start to see the strings in the Matrix, as they described it. It's when Neo takes the red pill, and you're still in it, but you see kind of like through it, right? This is where a lot of you all, if you're watching these videos, you're probably, if you keep watching, we're going to get a little bit higher than this. I know people this is kind of where you start watching tarot videos a lot, is around this area. And then 4 is complete awareness. That is like, you know, 4 is basically like kind of like, you know, you're very self-aware of your actions and how You know, your actions impact other people. Now, are we perfect yet? No, we're not. But this is a good place to be. This is kind of like where I kind of, and you bounce through all of these, okay? Like, there's times where I go back to 2 and 3 and 1. So it's not like I'm just like this. That would be a false 2, right? That would be the spiritual trap of the spiritual narcissist, the teacher who is, you know, puts himself on the pedestal. And I don't even consider myself to be a teacher. I'm just someone who is I'm just doing what the fuck I'm being called to do, man. I don't know. I don't want to put a label on it, but I don't want to keep going anymore about that because I want to stay on track here. I'm getting very sidetracked today. Yeah, but you know what? This is what people need to hear, because this is what this video is for, right? So this person has been going through some awakening here. So this person could be very high vibrational, and I think you are going to really, really, really enjoy this person here. Yeah, but here's this thing here. You're trying to balance your energy when it comes towards this person, because for some reason here you might be a little intimidated by this person. I'm just gonna call it what I see, because it's 6 of Swords here is like you're trying to like run away from this connection when this person is like coming towards you. And it's like this person has the 9. Oh my God, you have 9 cups. This person just has the 1 cup from the page. Together you all make the 10 of cups, which is the fucking family of like the Partridge Family, the Brady Bunch. Like, this is like 9 plus 1 is 10. So this person is like, yeah, like this, baby, don't sleep on this one. And I think that's a part of us needing to heal too. This is part of our healing journey. Is, are we accepting this love offer because it feels too scary? Because, oh, well, this person right now, maybe this person right now is a waiter, or maybe this person right now is a YouTuber who just quit his jobs and decided to live out his 401k until his shit takes off, because that's how determined he is to make this shit work. And if I have to start selling bracelets, and which I do want to sell my bracelets, because my bracelets are fucking great. I make all of these, and they're all homemade. Look at that shit, bitch. Look at that, bang, bang, bang. So yeah. Ooh, that's what I should do today. I should go get me some beads, and then I should just start making bracelets. Yeah. I'm gonna do that today after I get done. You are trying to balance your life out here. Devil in reverse. So you got some shit that you're working on. You got some big shit that you're working on with the devil in reverse, but that's a good way. That's good though. The 8 of Cups in reverse, the change. This person is, let this person in, because this person is down for the ride. Like, this person does not want to, you may feel like this person is this person is stuck on you, and it's not like stuck like in a bad way. This person wants to be a part of your healing journey, is what I'm feeling and sensing as well. Like, this isn't somebody who's just like, oh, well, go handle that, and when you get that shit figured out, then come holler at me. Like, this is very much like the, you're not feeling good about yourself. Okay, well, let's go to the gym together. I need to work out anyway. Oh, okay, well, I need to cut back on my drinking, so let's hold each other accountable. And you're like, what? Like, you wanna, and it's like, you don't have to do everything alone. If you like, sometimes, you may have a very, I don't want nobody to see me sweat. I don't want nobody to come over here and worry about me. So you kind of like maybe keep things to yourself. baby, this person, shit. With the Seven of Cups here, this person, you create a lot of confusion for them because this person does have a lot of options, but for some reason, the mystery of you is what they're attracted to. Like, there is something about you. This Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Yeah, this person is stuck on you. I don't know. I'm almost getting this feeling of like this person. They could feel like maybe the timing is off right now, but I don't see them going anywhere. I don't see you really going anywhere either. But this is all, you know, perspective. All of this shit can change. But I do want to know that this person does have deep feelings for you. And who is this person? Aquarius, Virgo. Leo, Taurus. Possible Cancer and Aries. I just said everybody, didn't I? What's this person's sign? Don't play with me. Let me just get one card. The World. So that's very much like Uranus, Aquarius energy here. So I was right when I said Aquarius the first time. So, yeah. This is someone here who is very you have a very healed person coming towards you. And I'm not saying that this person is more healed towards you, but this person could bring up some triggers for you that is going to make you feel inadequate. Ace of Swords here. But this is a time for you to take ooh, shit, my heart. I know. Some of y'all didn't like that. I know. I'm not saying that to hurt your feelings. But the Ace of Swords here, that's the truth, okay? The truth is it's time for you to you know, you have to be what you want in this world. And, you know, if I'm sitting here and like, okay, I want somebody who, you know, is making 6 figures, you know, nice build, you know, smart, intelligent. Okay, well, I should aspire that for myself. And then, because I'm sure the person who's doing that, they want that too, right? You know, I'm not saying, you know, there's not people who don't, you know, there could be a housewife out there who's never had a job and her husband is like, you know, and maybe she's just plain Jane or whatever, and that's what he likes. That's what he likes. I don't know. I'm just saying, for me, for my security purposes, I need to also be complementary to what I am trying to obtain or want. I don't know. How does that sound? I don't claim to have all the answers. I really don't. I'm just shit, I'm with you all. I'm in this fucking rock. I'm on this ring, learning just as much as you all. So look to me as I don't know, someone who is just trying to figure his shit out too. But this reading was very different from any reading I've done. I did say it would be different in the beginning, but yeah. There is someone here who definitely wants to come towards you, and I feel like you are in a good space now with this Emperor energy. You're feeling yourself, but it's like someone here is going to match that. So this is the test to see, okay, now you want the boss, you want boss energy, so we're going to send you this boss, or you're going to boss up and accept. You're going to balance it out. It's going to shake you guys both, really. Both of you guys are going to get shaken up some more. But, you know, what's the overall outcome for these two, for this connection? I just want one card. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. Well, there's gonna be a lot of ups and downs with this relationship here, but it's still, I always say, even in reverse, it's still a Six of Pentacles here. So sometimes when it's in reverse, that means that we need to change our perspective to get it back up into there, because the energy is there of this equal give and take. Maybe this person is giving more at this moment. There's going to be times when you have to give just as much as you can, and then you have to give more. So you guys will probably be in the cycle where there is a lot of ups and downs. But this is, I mean, hell, what relationship is perfect every fucking day? Find one. Okay, and ask me if they actually fucking. The Two of Wands in reverse. Yeah. I almost don't want to pull any more cards here. Indecisiveness. Two of Cups in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse, and the Five of Pentacles. There is a perspective that needs to be changed here, because these are really good cards, minus the Five of Pentacles in reverse. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This is a partnership that is very twin flamey, mirrory, but with this Ace of Cups and it's like you guys are overly protecting your hearts, both of you. My advice would be to let this connection breathe, let this connection stand, and you know, I like this connection. I really do. I do see some ups and downs for you guys, but you know, the Two of Cups is still the Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups. So somebody's perspective, y'all have different perspectives is what I'm sensing. Okay, it's not necessarily a negative thing, but it's like you all see love differently, and I think that is going to eventually Hangman in reverse. This is a tricky relationship. Empress in reverse. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Y'all need to change our perspective. This may not be a forever connection, but it will forever change your life. So just go with it. Have fun. Alright? That's all I got for now. And I will see you all tomorrow. Have a good day. I love you guys. Drink water, be safe, and peace.